Who would have thought that this was even possible? Hey guys, DB Right here, and today I am back continuing that what if I started a fortnight ago, and that is, what if Mercenary Tao had turned good? And well, recapping a little bit of the previous part, the story started off in a way I do find could be believable considering his character and what we know about this certain character, especially when it comes to his brother Shen. And well, our story began right after his battle with in the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai against Tien Shinhan in the semi-finals of the tournament. And well, needless to say, he is defeated just like he is in the original, except that in this reality, Tien Shinhan's words actually managed to get through the nasty cyborg assassin. And well, one day, he just decided he had had enough of all this supposed, not very useful stuff his brother had been teaching him and filling his head with over the years. All that negativity, all that it's better to be feared than loved, and all that sort of nonsense that Master Shen tends to teach his pupils, including his own younger brother, Mercenary Tao. And well, one day, they had a pretty nasty falling out and a pretty brutal fight, with ultimately Mercenary Tao defeating his brother, first time ever, and storming off in search of his own purpose. And well, this led to him wandering the land, giving up all his luxuries in order to try and find himself. And well, he ended up running into some family members of some people that he had killed over the years, and well, for the first time ever, Mercenary Tao is actually feeling the guilt and the remorse that deep down he's always felt. Always felt? What do you mean by that, DB Right? Well, I do point you to the time he looked into that cauldron up at Master Corin's, showed him all those people Tao had killed, and Corin made that comment about how it does a number on a guilty conscience. That does seem to imply, at least to me, that Tao does feel bad for the stuff he does on some sort of level, even though he doesn't really show it. And, he spent his lifetime, doing even worse stuff after that, and worse and worse. But now, times are changing, and Tao is changing as well. And well, one day, he had found himself back at the land of Corin, and actually goes up there greeting the old master, who, actually decides to let him stick around. Tao had confessed that he's a humble and broken man, is in search of a new purpose, and well, Corin at this point realizing that, it's best to not leave this guy alone. If he can maybe change this guy, then maybe this will lead to the Dragon team having a pretty powerful ally at some point in the future. And well, when Tao starts to realize and think that there may be something to being an honorable warrior, and something to actually achieving enlightenment, well, Corin actually agrees to take on Tao as his new pupil, providing that he goes to Bora and Upa and apologizes for the wrong he did. And of course, mean the apology, and Tao actually did mean the apology and was very humble and sincere with his apology to Bora and Upa. Bora choosing to forgive him, saying that it's not in his nature to question the ways of the universe. And well, with that, Mercenary Tao actually began learning from Master Corin, going through the same drills that Master Corin put Goku through all those years ago. Catching the cat and taking the sacred water from him to gain his strength. Of course, Tao is well aware it's tap water. he kind of figured that out. But the point was, for the first time in his life, Tao is actually seriously working for something. Not just the natural talent he had, being the younger brother of Master Shen. And he does manage to take the sacred water. And as since, does he still live with Master Korin now? Well, not really. He has sort of moved on. He has his own little house now. He still takes mercenary type of jobs, but nothing involving killing or anything evil. Back in the day when he used to kidnap people or assassinate people and all that stuff, now he actually finds missing people and defends villages and things like that. He's actually really turned himself around. And the money he makes from the jobs, he's actually spent trying to rebuild some of those, help towards some of those villages that he's terrorized in the past. People he owed money to from that he never paid for, like fixing his outfit and the hotels he stayed in. He never once paid for any of those services. They just served him out of fear for being killed by Mercenary Tao. So he's making up for all the things he's done wrong. And well, one day he was visiting Master Korin again, and he was just meditating and having a bit of a laugh with the old cat, especially laughing about that time where Master Korin gave him that Nimbus Cloud and then dropped him on his ass. Ha 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 ha! That is funny. Ha ha. Anyways, as I was saying, sorry, I saw a notification there, kind of distracted me a little bit. Alright. Then suddenly, Master Korin senses something that causes him to drop the sacred water jar, and it smashes completely. And what has he sensed? He has just sensed the events of what's been happening with Goku, Piccolo, and Gohan, and the Saiyan Raditz. Goku is now dead, and the truths about Goku's mysterious powers have been revealed, as long as the new threat of Nappa and Vegeta approaching. Master Korin, you alright? What's happened? It's Goku. He's dead. What? Goku? How is that possible? I thought that guy was indestructible. At least you would have thought the way he beat me to a pulp. Well, there's actually some truth to that. Turns out Goku is a Saiyan from another planet, and the secret to his power is that of his bloodline. Huh. Kind of figures. There's no way that guy was normal. Who did him in? Turned out he had an older brother, Raditz, and well, Goku sacrificed himself to stop him. And, well, it would seem that there are two greater Saiyans on their way to Earth, even stronger than he is. And that means bad news for us. What? And well, this is where Korin actually suggests to Mercenary Tao to train with the rest of the Dragon Team up on Kami's lookout. Mercenary Tao has more than earned that right since, and this leads to a bit of awkwardness between Tien Shinhan and all the others, who are currently assembling on Korin's tower as well. But Tien especially not really sure he can really trust his former master at this point, but the fact that Korin okayed him, yeah, okay, we can give him a bit of leeway. But Tien is watching him very carefully. Although Mercenary Tao did explain himself and all the events leading up to how he got there, and well, Tien does believe him, but again, this is Mercenary Tao we're talking about. He could be lying. And well, the training with Gohan, Piccolo, and whatnot pretty much goes on exactly as per normal, and pretty much the training with the Dragon teams going on per normal with the addition of Mercenary Tao, and the 3 years come and goes. There was a bit of a moment where Mercenary Tao did take a bit of training too far, kicking Yamcha like really hard, and doing something that's a little dirty and cheap. Do you think these Saiyans are gonna take it easy on us? Do you think they're gonna fight fairly? This is a fight to the death. And Yamcha's like, yeah, I knew we shouldn't have trusted you, but Tien of all people actually stands up for him. I'm afraid he's right, Yamcha. This is a fight to the death. This isn't a tournament. And with that, they then decide to bat. They the 1 year has come and gone, and the Saiyans have made their presence known. Nappa, introducing himself to the locals like he normally does, destroying, a big portion of that city. And, well, they scan for the highest power level, finding Piccolo and Gohan flying straight for him. Meanwhile, everyone else is all assembled. And through some of this battle is the same, like Yamcha's death at the hands of the Cybermen, that still happens. And, well, from there on, this is where things begin to differ from the battle, with the addition of Mercenary Tao, who pretty much has that killer mind and can understand what's about to happen here. Does Tien Shinhan still lose his arm battling Nappa? Yes, he does, and Chaozu still, unfortunately, blows himself up, and this hits both Tien Shinhan and Mercenary Tao hard. After all, Chaozu is a former pupil of Mercenary Tao, same as Tien Shinhan, and both of them are feeling grief from their little friend. And Tien actually spots this in Tao, and this is where Tien fully believes that Tao has truly changed his ways. Tien, let's stomp this Saiyan. And they actually attack Nappa together, and Gohan's still sort of cowering, his first battle and all, but Piccolo and Krillin are getting into it as well. Nappa, is having a much harder time dealing with all of these warriors. And, well, yeah, Nappa's not doing so well, but he does manage to shake him off with the raw power of his ki, and, well, yeah, Mercenary Tao ends up rearing and pretty much hurt, and Nappa has grabbed Mercenary Tao by the throat, but this is where Tao does the unexpected, his left arm transforming into a blade, like it does, and he slits the throat of Nappa. The cut is really deep. Nappa is done for. He is grasping at his own neck, trying to stop the bleeding, but he is doomed. Now, Tien, everyone, open fire! And Mercenary Tao unleashes a Super Dodon wave, while Tien Shinhan fires a Tri-Beam, and Piccolo, Krillin are also firing everything they got, and Nappa is destroyed and completely vaporized. I can't believe you let him get the best of you like that, Nappa. Such a disgrace. But now, how will you do against me? Vegeta fires a Ki Blast, vaporizing Mercenary Tao, and, well, goes in and begins fighting with the remaining Dragon team, and they're all reeling and sore. Vegeta pretty much about to finish him off, and that is where Goku steps onto the scene, and the whole battle between Goku and Vegeta pretty much goes per normal for the most part, and everyone else is leaving the battlefield to go back to Master Roshi's, like Goku said, let me fight him alone. And, well, the battle between Goku and Vegeta plays out per normal until Vegeta decides to throw an energy ball up, transforming into a great ape, and everyone else sees the fake moon. Krillin, realizing what's about to happen, goes, we gotta get back here. They can sense Vegeta's power level skyrocketing. Vegeta has transformed into a great ape. If we don't get there, Goku is as good as dead. With that, Piccolo, Tien, Krillin, and Gohan are all flying back there, and, Well, by then, Goku has had his legs crushed and is getting the life squeezed out of him, and well, who saves the day but a sneaking, lurking Yajirobe who cuts off his tail, while the others have Vegeta distracted, and he reverts back to normal. Goku, of course, hands Krillin the remaining energy from the Spirit Bomb, and with all the other fighters distracting Vegeta, Krillin does get his shot in, and Vegeta is pretty much reeling, thinking, okay, it's time to go, he's beaten, and he's going to flee just like he does in the anime, with the exception, it's not only Krillin standing over him, Tien Shinhan and Piccolo are also standing over him. What? Goku tries to plead with him to let him go, like he does in the anime, and Krillin does lower his sword, but Piccolo and Mercenary Tao, not Mercenary Tao, sorry, Mercenary Tao's dead, Tien Shinhan and Piccolo go, "Nah, we're not letting this guy live. If you hadn't shown up, we would have all been dust, including your son," Piccolo says. "No way he lives. He and his friends, what they did to Chaozu? To Mercenary Tao?" Goku only just now realizing that Mercenary Tao helped out. And well, Piccolo and Tien fire a ki blast each, and Vegeta is killed. I know, right? The first time I've killed off Vegeta in a what if during the Saiyan saga. It must be anything can happen what if. And I think, for right now, that is actually where we're going to leave things. So what do you guys think? Did you enjoy this part? How will things go with Mercenary Tao heading into the picture? And well, how are things going to go with the Namek saga? After all, there's still a reason to go into Namek because, well, you know, you got Chaozu who can only be brought back with the Namekian Dragon Balls, and well, it'll be interesting to see what becomes of Tao now that he will be released from his cybernetic implants. He is significantly stronger, but if he didn't have those cybernetic implants, he might have been even stronger. So that's something to look forward to in the next part anyway. Alright, this is DB Rice signing off. Catch you later. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.